Hi everyone, I'm Mark Von Olen from the Virtual Cantina Network. Welcome to Boonta Eve Special Edition 2024 Heroes of the Filoniverse. We are hyped, we are excited. There are already actors here in the building. We are here at the fantastic Scum and Villainy, and we've got a crowd of people waiting over here. Everyone in the crowd, wave hello. Say hi. Hi everyone. We are so excited to have you with us tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Who's been to Scum and Villainy before? Show of hands. Who's been there? No one. No one. You over there, you're first, not a first time. Everyone else here, first timers to Scum and Villainy? Me too. I've never been here before. The place is so cool. It really feels like you're in the cantina. It's going to be a ton of fun, and you guys are going to have a great time. Who brought merch with them to get signed? Who has something fun that they are getting signed? You're on camera. Everyone's watching you. Ooh, that's a Jawa card. Now, is that for Leilani? Watching you, Jim. Watching you. Who are you getting signed?
So I've got a couple things I'm going to have Misty sign. I've got a Black Series Quill, and I've got a Pop Quill and a Pop Frog Lady.
I would do anything for love. I'd run right into hell and back. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
I want to see her in all of the content going forward. Okay, so what's in the box? Tell us what's in the box.
We got a Black Series Ayla Secura, and we got a Black Series Mandalorian.
Of the Mandalorian?
Yes, Mandalorian.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So Amy Allen's going to be signing the Ayla Secura, obviously. Who are you most looking forward to seeing at the show?
Katie O'Brien.
Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3.
Long live the Empire.
Even better. Oh, I love Katie. She's here already. She's hanging out in the back.
Can't wait.
She is sitting next to Omid. What do you think that conversation is like right now?
Hopefully something devious. Truly, sneaky going on. I love it.
She's poisoning his cookies as we speak. Yeah. I also hear that you might own something specific that Star Wars fans might enjoy.
I do own a toy store that has lots of Star Wars stuff, all kinds of things.
What is the name of your toy store?
Scotty's Toy Shop. I'm Scotty. I have a toy shop. Makes it easy.
Oh my God, so easy to remember. All right, show us in the bag, the book, what you're getting signed.
So I got custom-made trading cards for everyone to sign.
Wow. I used to work at Topps. We call this copyright infringement. Tell us your name and where you're from.
Hikari from Anaheim, California.
So you traveled really far to get here.
Kevin, upstate New York. My wife, Kathy, and my friend Rob.
Hi.
So we made the trip out just for this.
Ma'am.
Sarah Barnes from Alexandria, Virginia.
From?
I'm Scotty White, and I'm from Mobile, Alabama.
Kyle, I'm from Ohio.
Tara from Ohio.
And David from Durham, North Carolina.
Excellent. We have people from all over the country. This is amazing to see how many people flew in for all of this.
We were in California, we flew from Minneapolis, so it seemed like a great opportunity, and going to spend a couple extra days also in San Francisco and go to Rancho Obi-Wan. So.
Excellent. That sounds like a really fun itinerary. Well,
my name is Lisa Solinger, and this is
Harper Solinger.
We're from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Hey, I'll come on down, see how everybody's doing. So yeah, but hey, great to see you. Great to see you guys. All right, we'll see you later.
VIPs, trip people, the doors are open!
Welcome everyone to Boonta Eve Special Edition 2024 Heroes of the Filoniverse. We're officially open. The doors are open. We are inside now. Everyone come on in, meet our actors from across the Star Wars galaxy. You're going to have a great time tonight. I'm here with probably the two biggest celebrities in the room right now. We've got Chopper, who is my favorite droid from Star Wars Rebels, and R2-D2, basically the glue of the entire Star Wars saga. R2, what is it like being the lead in 9 Star Wars movies? That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought that about George Lucas. That is very insightful. Now, what do you think, Chopper? As someone newer to the franchise, I feel like we're going to have to bleep a lot of that. Like, I don't know if anything you said was usable on a family-friendly YouTube channel like ours. And I have a very important VIP with me, Mr. Dave O'Neill.
Wow, very important VIP. That is an exaggeration. Thank you.
One of our executive producers on the network, and he is going to tell us all about the fantastic merch and swag that we have here at Boonta Eve 2024 Heroes of the Filoniverse. So Dave, take it away.
So at Heroes of the Filoniverse and all of our Boonta Eve special editions, we are going to have our limited edition event-only posters. We've got all of those. We have Boonta Eve Anaheim shirts. We have shirts for the new family vacation. We have our London shirts as well.
Limited supply on those, right?
Super limited supply. Super limited supply of our London racers still. We have patches. We have free swag. We have swag for purchase. All sorts of things. We even have parts for your Disney lightsaber. We have emitters custom made right there with the Virtual Cantina logo. And of course, pins and all sorts of other fun stuff.
Everyone loves a collectible pin. But for everyone watching at home, I know there is some merch available that they can get related to the family vacation. So for anyone who didn't make it to family vacation, what could they buy online and where can they find it?
If you go to tpublic.com/virtual cantina, you can check out all of our stuff. We have tons of different things there. A lot of silliness. Our Rebels Revisited shirts, right?
The best one.
The Rebels Pride, I think, would be slightly better.
Oh, I like that one. With no sleeves. No sleeves.
No sleeves. You can go there. Or if you just check us out, the Virtual Cantina on Facebook, we put links up to all sorts of different places where you can get our merch at different times.
We're so excited to be here with Mike from Hyperspace Props. Mike, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. It's so much fun to be here.
Thank you so much for coming and for your fantabulous outfit.
Thank you. I thought I'm coming to a cantina. I might as well wear my Lando cape.
And I love that it's lined on the inside. This is very nice. So tell us a little bit about Hyperspace Props, what you make, what you do, and I hear there's a game that is not Sabacc that we need to learn all about.
Oh yeah. So basically, my wife and I own Hyperspace Props. We focus on in-universe gambling games. So Sabacc is, of course, the premier gambling game, but we have 2 games that we are offering here right now. Hazak, which is like Star Wars Blackjack, and Hintaro, which is a Star Wars dice game. But Star Wars is always coming out with new games. Just in the Bad Batch, the last season, I think it's episode 4, they came out with a new game called Balin's, which is a new gambling game that we're trying to figure out.
For the kid. I am here with the Skywalkers, which is very exciting. So, guys, how thrilled are you that the Boonta Eve event is finally here?
Oh, the family vacation. Oh my gosh, we've been waiting so long.
You have a couple books out that you got to tell us about because you are the experts in Star Wars history. Yes. So tell us a little bit about the Star Wars historians. I love that.
Yeah, so right over here, these are books that were 47 years in the making.
Wow.
So every single day, something significant happened in the real life Star Wars timeline. So we'll have documented everything. And this really goes back to 1977 when I would read a magazine and I'd write down a date. I'd write down more dates. And then in the internet, we can write down even more.
It's amazing how much information we're uncovering.
Are you sitting down for this?
Yes.
The whole May the 4th be with you thing, that's all a myth. That didn't happen the way you would think ituld happen.
Okay, so I'm going to need to know the real story of May the 4th. I feel like we're uncovering a conspiracy theory here live on the network. Okay. Richard, take us through it.
Back in 2011, a website, and I'm not going to name them because I want to protect the guilty, they had photoshopped this Margaret Thatcher, may the fourth be with you, coming prime minister, or words to that effect. And
yeah, with her Photoshop picture in that.
And then since then, every other website picked that story up and just ran with it without fact checking.
It was fake news before fake news.
It was fake news.
Yes.
But it did happen on May the 3rd, but it was just a little tiny article by her party.
Without a picture.
Without a picture, yes.
I'm so perplexed. That's kind of amazing, actually. I'm gonna have to look all. Well, I guess we could just read about it in the book.
Yes.
Absolutely.
No, you can't because it didn't happen. So it's not in the book.
Right.
Interesting.
Because that never happened.
Black Chrysanthemum, how are you doing, sir? I know it's hot in here, right? Well, we're gonna make sure that we get you well hydrated for sure. Are you having a good time so far? The people here are very friendly. No one wants to engage in any type of Mortal Kombat, from what I can tell. Yeah. And I'm here right now with a hero of the Filoniverse. Maria, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, thanks.
So tell everyone at home your full name and what you do for Star Wars, everything you do in the Filoniverse.
Okay, well, my name is Maria Sandoval. I'm the hair designer for The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, and Ahsoka.
It's very, very cool. And we have a special guest to talk about today. This is Speedy. Now, Maria, we were talking a little bit earlier about how you work in the Mandoverse. Can you tell us a little bit about Speedy?
Well, Speedy actually started his journey as a Christmas decoration on my front lawn. I found him on Facebook Marketplace. I'd always wanted one of these. I'd never bought one for some reason and decided I needed to have him. And then he was just sort of sitting around, so one day I decided to take him to work. And I was working on The Mandalorian, and I would ride him around the set and ride him to craft service, and he sort of just became very popular. And one day, Ivana Sockno decided to sit on Speedy, and it was filmed, and once that footage got released by Ivana, Speedy kind of became an internet sensation. Yeah.
Internet sensation doesn't even begin to capture it, and it's become this thing that fans will literally get into Speedy and take pictures, which is what I'm trying to do right now.
Yes. People can come down here and get their picture taken with Speedy or in Speedy, and a portion of the proceeds is going to go to the family of Shauna Tripsick, who was our incredible costume designer on Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and Book of Boba Fett.
It's a wonderful cause. And I've got Captain Rex over here. First of all, long live the Republic, obviously. You look amazing. I'm here with Galen Howard. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. This is just so much fun.
Thank you so much. Have you been to Scum and Villainy before?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, live in the Hollywood area, so yeah, I've definitely been out here. It's so cool what they got here.
All right, your character was an incredible breakout, largely because, let's hold up the photo, this mustache.
Oh my God, yes, yeah, I know it. It happened to be I had to shave it for another gig, but this is what got me the part. This is what people remember it for. Yeah.
It is the moneymaker.
Absolutely.
Right here we have the man himself. It's Boba Fett, Iad.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for attending our event tonight and for hanging out with all of us. I've got a bunch of questions for you, of course, about playing one of the most iconic characters in all of Star Wars, Boba Fett. What was it like putting on that armor?
It felt interesting. It felt like power.
Mm-hmm. It is one of the most well-known suits, not just in Star Wars, but probably in all of sci-fi. So I'm sure there were lots of people in your network who were like, super jealous to begin with, but also must have thought this was the coolest gig ever.
It is. For me, it's actually, I've been doing this for 22 years, and this is actually the most interesting gig I've done.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And we have one of our newest heroes right here, Cheryl Prescott. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, we are thrilled you're here because, one, you are terrifying in the Ahsoka show.
I love it. We have secrets. We have many secrets.
So what was it like being on set on Ahsoka? I know you have background from being on The Walking Dead and these big franchises, but Star Wars is Star Wars. What was that like?
really, the two are powerful shows. I'm happy to be affiliated with both, but they are night and day, right? Yeah.
Such a different way of thinking about these franchises. I think people think like pew pew or stabby stabby, but there's so much more going on behind the surface.
A whole lot. That's what makes it so exciting. Yeah, that's what makes everybody so invested.
Yeah.
You know.
She drew that, and then I made it into a pattern. So look at that.
And I am here with Leilani Shu, everyone's favorite Jawa. How are you doing, Leilani?
I'm doing great.
Thank you so much for spending time with me here at the event. We're here at Boonta Eve 2024, Heroes of the Filoniverse. You are absolutely one of the heroes of the Filoniverse. What has it been like the last couple of years, hitting the road and being like this super well-known Jawa in the Star Wars universe?
I'm the first Jawa to be casted with a name and
So,
also thoughts.
tell everyone your Jawa name.
My Jawa name is Tika the Jawa.
Tika the Jawa, you heard it here, and actually we've seen it before, and I think we talked about this when we inducted you into the VCN Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Like, I'm here with a very special guest, Mr. Details, all the way from the UK. Thank you so much for joining us at our event.
What's up, Mark? How you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you so much for spending time with us. One, welcome to the West Coast of California. You haven't been here in ages, so
No.
tell us what brought you into town.
The San Diego Comic Con brought me into town. Come to see Chris Bartlett. The two of us were rocking out from cosplay to Hollywood. Our backgrounds are so incredible that we just had to go and share that with everybody who are just interested in just the slightest in what we do for a living. From CFX to cosplay, it's the same heartfelt passion that you have in your cosplay performing that we bring to the sets of these films. And as Star Wars fans, it's our duty. It's our duty to take care of your booty.
That's amazing.
But it's just been an amazing ride. But as a Star Wars fan, here's the deal. When I was a kid, I had Janet Jackson posters on my wall, and then I toured with Janet Jackson. Then I had posters of Prince on my wall. I met the MPG. Then I had posters of Madonna on my wall. I met Madonna at Top of the Pops.
Girl, I would die.
Oh,
literally.
She used to do the most amazing concerts. And then also I had posters of Spider-Man on my wall, and Stan Lee heard that I wanted his autograph, so he sent one before passing.
You're willing it all into the universe.
One or two of these things you could say is a coincidence, but then I move on to one of the posters that's been on my wall for the longest time ever, which is A New Hope. And I've just spent 10 years in the Disney, Lucasfilm, Star Wars universe.
Thank you, Details, so much for joining us. Thank you. And we're having a little family reunion over here. We have the Gionos in the house. Our favorite hero, Kaz, and our least favorite senator over here.
I mean, I wouldn't put it that way, but sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
So as the newest member, one of the newest members joining the Star Wars family, first of all, welcome, guys. We're so excited to have you here. What was the fan reception like? Because we know how they felt about your character, Nelson. So tell us about what that was like.
I mean, obviously, I'm not liked very much in the universe, but it was, the fans are amazing, and, meeting them, they're so kind, and, they just know that it's a character, and but yeah, it's awesome playing this character, being hated. It's a lot of fun.
Being a heel is the best. If you're a wrestler, you want to get booed. That's like how to get that. Like, we on the network.
Can I just say, yes, he's a tough guy, but isn't every father in Star Wars, and don't they all have amazing redemption arcs? We're going to look out for that one because he's that amazing of an actor.
Well, I did make a great son. I mean, he joins Resistance. He's a lead flyer. I mean, he's awesome.
What I failed to mention over here is we got the father-son duo combination. Chris is in the house, who plays Kaz in Resistance, and maybe we could get this resolved in the next season of Ahsoka Season 2 or something. Because look, you're ready to go live-action Kaz right now. I mean, plus some muscles.
If I were to play Kaz, he'd have to have been eating a lot of gorgs. Yeah, a lot of blue milk.
Yes, definitely. You would never know, but this is the first time you guys have met.
Yeah.
And the reporters, this is someone at Lucasfilm needs to get a hold of this reel and see the chemistry, so we can get you on screen together.
I hope so.
And I am here with a very special guest, Misty Rosas. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you for being here. We love you in The Mandalorian. Queel is amazing. Do people just like scream his line at you all the time? Like,
but they do. They ask. They always ask if I could please add his line. I have spoken to the signature.
I Have Spoken became such a thing in. I'm sure you signed that on tons of photographs.
I do. Yeah, and even if they don't ask for it, they're always grateful that I add it. You know, just as a little extra.
Very cool.
So.
And that character really took off, obviously. Lots of, we got action figures, we've got lots of merch. But then, out of nowhere, Frog Lady. Tell us about Frog Lady.
Same thing. It was, after season 1, I just figured, okay, I did my job, and that may be it for me. So, out of nowhere, John, they called me in to Legacy first, to Legacy Effects, to try on costume and help, which are my puppeteers and the fabricators right over there, Dawn and Tamara. And, again, I wasn't sure if it was something they were developing, they weren't sure. And so I just dove in. It's like, all right, I'll whatever they want. I was just happy to be back for season 2.
And I got to tell you, there's a surprise. We're not just doing a little interview over here, but I do want to pass the microphone to a very special friend of mine that you probably know, Spencer over here. I'm going to give it to you, and then you're going to take it away.
So I'm going to pass it on to, I don't know if you remember, AJ, who you sang with at Alderaan Idol in 2022. You did the Meatloaf song together, and then he went on to win Alderaan Idol. So
we just wanted to say thank you for always supporting us. Thank you for coming out. On behalf of Spencer and all of us, we wanted to induct you into the Virtual Cantina Hall of Fame. Of course.
Oh, are you even getting an award?
Yes.
Thank you. Yay. Thank you so much.
And I have with me Lauren Mary Kim. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. We're thrilled to see Ahsoka in person.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, but there's so many of us. There's like a million Ahsokas now.
It's wonderful, right? The character has taken off in a huge way. Lots of wonderful women have contributed to the success of this character. From Ashley to Rosario, you're now on that illustrious list. It's incredible.
I know. I feel so honored to be on a list with these amazing women. So yeah, thank you so much.
So I want to talk to you a little bit about what I think is probably the most famous lightsaber fight with Ahsoka. Clone Wars Season 7, Ahsoka versus Maul. A duel not quite to the death, but it certainly seemed like it was headed that way. You did the mocap for that. So tell us a little bit about what that experience was like.
Well, it was a really nerve-wracking experience because I never worked with Ray Park before, and I was so nervous because I didn't know how he would be like, and but once I met him, he was so chill and like so easy to get along with, and like we were able to collaborate really fast, and like he was very open with ideas and creative. So we actually got to choreograph the fight ourselves.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and then Dave Filoni had to sign off on it, obviously, and then we got to work in at Lucasfilm in San Francisco at the Presidio. So that was like another iconic moment in my life because I'm like, I can't believe I'm at Lucasfilm shooting the motion capture for Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And I'm joined by Omid Abtahi.
Thank you for pronouncing my name right.
Oh my God, I double checked everything, and then of course I'll forget character names, but I do know that it is Dr. Pershing.
Yes.
I want to say R.I.P., but Dr. Pershing had a great run, and I think can have a good comeback. Tell me what you think the fate of Dr. Pershing is or will be.
I mean, first of all, I don't know his fate. I am hoping if there's another season of The Mandalorian that he does come back, and I hope that his fate is getting revenge for what happened to him at the end of in season 3. Yeah, with Elia Kane. So
that's right, with Katie O'Brien.
Yeah.
We're not friends with her. We actually have a hero of the prequels with us, a hero of the Republic, Amy Allen. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. One of the OGs.
I am. I truly am. Like you said, I was many years ago one of the new ones, and now I think we're 22 years later, something like that. Yeah,
it's amazing.
It
and
is.
Star Wars is still going.
Hey, I'm happy to be here.
Yep.
And I've made a lot of new friends, so that's really great.
That is really the point of our group. We're a fan group. We're not a company really. We're volunteers, and We just love meeting people at conventions, and we do things like this. It's our family vacation. You're now part of the family, so you're stuck. We'll bother you forever now.
Thank you. I love it.
And I am joined today by Tamara. Oh my God, did I do it right? Tamara, and Dawn. Heroes of the Filoniverse, which is why we're here today at Boonta Eve's special edition. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome for having us.
Thank you, guys. I see on the table lots of Grogu photos. So explain to me, each of you, your connection to Grogu.
We get to puppeteer Grogu. We have our 4 main puppeteers, but there's many times where they need 5 and 6 puppeteers, and that's where Tamara and I come in.
Excellent.
So we rotate in as needed, and then I also designed and built the costume for Grogu. So
Really? That's fantastic. Oh, congratulations on that. That is very cool because Grogu is by far the standout character of The Mandalorian other than The Mandalorian himself, right? And in fact, there's probably a debate as to who is the real star of that show.
I think so.
Katie O'Brien. How are you, Katie?
I'm great. Thanks for having me here. It was fun.
Of course. Thank you for coming. And by the way, congrats on all of the recent successes.
Thank you.
We have to talk Mandalorian, and then more recently, Twisters.
Yes. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Go watch it. It's a good time.
And Love Lies Waiting.
Yes.
Bleeding.
Yeah, Love is Bleeding. Yeah.
It's also waiting, but it's mostly bleeding.
Yes, a lot of bleeding.
That made the circuit on all of the film festivals and everything, and really blew up. It's becoming like a queer classic now, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's a hard pivot from Disney, so I had some people recently that thought it would be like a rom-com, and I just want to warn everybody, it's not.
It is rated R.
I know!
That's a clue, people.
It's a huge clue.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's not a rom-com.
What was it like working with Kristen Stewart?
It was great. She's super chill, really collaborative. Yeah, we had a good time.
And you look stunning, I gotta say, because you're a professional fighter and a bodybuilder and everything. What was it like getting in shape for that movie?
I mean, I don't know, I'm not a professional fighter. I train martial arts, I teach martial arts. I used to compete in bodybuilding, so it was actually easier than when I had competed in the past because they made it as easy as they could. Like, I had my trainer, they made me my meals. That's like a huge part of it.
Yeah.
And then having the film schedule, it put me in a routine. So it was great.
Amazing. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your very busy schedule to hang out with us. It's been a lot of fun. Now I'm going to let you get back to duty. You're going to keep everyone safe tonight. So thank you everyone for coming to the Virtual Cantina Boonta Eve Special Edition Heroes of the Filoniverse here at Scum Villainy 2024. And everyone at home, make sure you follow us at Virtual Cantina Network on all of our social media. May the Force be with you, and long live the Republic.
And
never land on Alderaan.
Oh, I love that. Solid advice.